Sing other people's loops and stuff. So this is basically something I did on like Acid like years ago, and I don't mean on Acid. I mean Acid like an actual program. Uh, yeah, I got to clarify that. No, that's not what I mean. But yeah, Sonic Foundry Acid software. So yeah, just breaking the cerebrium or breaking the cerebellum. This is basically like straight electro breaks. Like this is like, if there's any true b boys out there, they'll get it. They'll love it. Like I mean, this was me basically mixing samples together, but making it sound as if it's actually like a turntablist. So it's like there's parts in there where I put things off beats and make it sound like it's beat juggling and just like hits and cuts and trying to make it sound like it's actually a DJ putting two records together. And anyway, exactly, man, because I'm all about the roots, man.
I ain't even got to apologize for cutting in. This is my show. Hold on a second. I'm just playing with you. And I find that as easy as it is made for technology, we got a neighbor, a visitor in here. All right, as easy as technology has made it for these productions to be completed, I mean, we go from 8-track to AIFF, from VHS to AVI.
You can talk over what it plays, eh?
I believe so. However, no, you can play it if you want to play it in the background. Volume up. But we're gonna switch over. We're gonna give him some time to show you his thing. This is the Cameo Corner EBO.
I can hear it in my headphones, but I don't know how much of it would people be hearing right now. Okay, so can you hear it? Because I can only hear it through my headphones. See? Check your head. Wake up from the dream. Check. EBO 3.14 coming to your area. With old school beats to move your feet. Infectious rhythms. Beat by beat. Building peace of mind for everyone on the street. No, I'm basically just adding some freestyle, unplanned stuff over top of this. Otherwise known as live PA. So the beats that I'm adding on are my own. Hey man, I think like music basically comes from the heart, and I mean, depending on what your emotions are and what what you expose yourself to, like I'm influenced by everything. I mean, my sound consists of, like I mean, there's going to be times where I just break everything down to nothing and just play classical music. I mean, like I've listened to that since I was a kid, and it's just a reason that the world. There's a reason people were making discoveries and just helping, like expanding consciousness. Like we lost that because we've been just desensitized and dumbified, and nobody wants to like push any limits anymore. It's like I'm just gonna put these notes together, and boom, I can make money off the internet. And it's like there's no talented musicians anymore. That's why I love the music I do. I shouldn't say. Yeah, you're right. Not.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So you just heard a bit of EVO right there, and he was basically talking about the worldly approach. Now, I'm sure there's going to be people in the forum, letsbeef.com/forums. That's right, letsbeef.com/forums, where you can collaborate with artists. Remember to respect the culture. Sign up at letsbeef.com if you feel that you are a contender in the lyrical competition. And again, it's a matter of uplift. Like, you can vent your frustrations picking up a microphone without, I mean, let me put it to you like this. All these riots happening in all these areas where pretty much the last 20, 30 years of hip hop have been creating the reciprocal psychology of degradatory action for the purpose of destroying a powerful entity should they be able to harmonize in a manner.
But couldn't you also say, like, to not come out of that, like, it's almost like it's like a it's a defense mechanism, though. It's like, it's okay for me to not strive higher or do something outside of this. As much as it's not a comfort zone, it is.
Bro, it's like a man getting into an argument with the woman of... it's like two people living together, male and female, or however it's happening nowadays, because, people are doing whatever now. More power to you. Just don't force anything on me I'm uncomfortable with. But, and they have a conflict. It's like smashing all of the things they have in their house. You're just going to have to replace it, aren't you? But the way the media produces it, how do you know? It's like they're saying, and I'm going to speak for black people, they're saying like there's all of these wars and all of this stuff amongst, those cultures and everything like that. And parts of it is because of the hip-hop media like mass media puts out there. There are minor changes here and there where approved by the powers that be. But it almost disappoints me to know that there are people who would spend more money going to stand nowhere close to the artist than actually take the time to present themselves in a local event at their community. But I'm going to challenge y'all. We're going to have 3 major events, and we are going to take it to another level where it comes to media in general. Gotta check out that K-Shine backhand, or that was a forehand. That was a forehand K-Shine box. Oh man. All right, so hey, Gully, organic. I think y'all owe Pugs about $100 though.
See, this is for you right here. This is like the Transformers track.
I'll take it. You say you want me to freestyle on that?
Right there, like right here. Wah. You hear, like, that's like Transformers right there.
Wah. I'm showing you. Just saying. Either way, we're going to go into another track because we've been talking about 20 minutes of smack, and I have no reason to take any of that back because of the way it happened. And it's just like that. I mean, you probably going to say something about me, but unless you actually direct message it, nah. It's Let's Beef Radio. Why the fuck am I being nice to everybody? You know what I mean? I gotta talk to Win Mobile for a second. You know what? Fuck all that music for a minute. You know what I mean? Y'all been here in 44 weeks or 43 weeks consecutive of like Grizzy and Afterthought and Stoddy P. You've been hearing Cam. You've been hearing Brutally Honest. You know what I mean? Just give me some background. Give me some grungy background music or something. I wanna, like, I got some shit. Give me some grungy background music. I got some shit I need to get off of my chest right here. Sorry, I have some frustrations I need to vent right now. I'm gonna get back to the music though. You know what bothers me? A lot of the people who are listening to this have some of the same issues I have where it comes to the organizations that are absorbing their income and energies for the purpose of giving them just enough to go back to where they at so they can keep going through the same reciprocal cycle. Problem is, they also have people not trusting each other enough to share the little bit that they have left over in order to make more. Now, I'm telling you right now, community gardens. Everybody eats, or everybody needs to eat fruits. Everybody needs to eat vegetables. Everybody needs food, point blank, period. Now, you have a block of 5 people. You telling me each person on that block can grow one fruit or vegetable and then exchange it amongst the rest of the people while appropriately cultivated? You know that why that's not possible? Because of, what's it called? Apparently, legislation structured, albeit amongst boundaries that have vast amounts of agriculture, to limit, if not eliminate, the capacity for individuals to operate amongst themselves for the purpose of establishing that which they then are pretty much forced to go and get from 8 minutes up the road for way more than it would actually cost to use the children of the community to make sure that they aerate and pick all the weeds out and all of that stuff. And I'm not saying like, what's it called, child labor, or, you know what I mean, whipping them and cracking them and stuff like that. I'm just saying if an elementary school can use my child. No, I need something with like a little bit more, like more anger on the bass. Like I'm talking like Motorhead kind of. Motorhead meets, I want to say Motorhead meets Timberland.
Don't know enough Timberland.
Well, you got some Timbo right there. Now we just need some Motorhead. Like that guitar line you had the other day. You had a guitar line. No pressure, no pressure. All right, either way. But for the simple fact that an educational system can utilize a child for the purpose of selling products amongst the community. Meanwhile, if I were to send my kid to school with like 5 extra juice boxes and say, yeah, sell them for $1 a pop, it would be disapproved of. That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit. I'm saying that's my beef right now. I'm going to get into the forums. In a minute so I can see what's going on. Shout outs to those who have been here for the 43 weeks. Shout outs to, obviously, the wife and Jer, EBO 3.14 in the building, Puggy Fresh, Mom, Dad, yeah, because y'all might call me a punk now, but they're the reason I'm here. Good God. You ever get one of those text messages that you never expect to get, but it just brightens your day?
Yeah, I get them all the time.
Oh, man, those are just great. Scrolling back. Oh, yeah. Oh, unicorn. You know what I mean? Unicorns. Ride the unicorns. You know what I mean? New Day with the unicorn gimmick. I'm telling you straight up, and I'm going to go there. I'm almost positive.